Grandma, Grandpa, listen closely. You know how sometimes you just feel different? Maybe a little slower, a bit of cheer, or things just aren't as easy as they used to be. It's okay to admit that sometimes getting older can feel like a real challenge. You're not alone in thinking, even just for a moment, wow, getting old really sucks sometimes. It's a completely natural thought, and it's okay to feel that way. I want to have a really honest chat with you today, just like we're sitting together on the couch. You've lived through so much, seen so many changes, and built incredible lives. But it's true, with each passing year, new hurdles can pop up. Maybe it's that nagging knee pain, or forgetting where you put your glasses for the fifth time today, or perhaps feeling a bit out of touch with all the fast-paced new technology. These things can be frustrating, can't they? They can make you feel like you're losing a part of yourself, or that the world is moving too quickly around you. And that's a tough emotional hook to deal with. But here's the thing, and this is so important. Getting older doesn't have to mean giving up. It doesn't mean becoming invisible or losing your spark. It means facing new challenges, yes, but also discovering new strengths, new joys, and new ways to live a full, wonderful life. Think of it like a new chapter in your amazing story. We're going to talk about some of those challenges you might be facing, the ones that make you say, ah. But more importantly, we're going to talk about simple, gentle ways to conquer them. We're going to discover how you can not just cope, but truly thrive, with a sense of purpose and happiness, no matter your age. This isn't about magical cures, but about practical, kind steps we can take together. So, let's take a deep breath and dive in. The physical mountain, battling aches, pains, and energy dips. One of the first things people often notice as they get older is their body starting to act a little differently. Maybe your knees ache a bit more in the morning, or you get tired more easily than you used to. Your muscles might feel weaker, and getting around can sometimes be a bit of a physical mountain to climb. It's totally understandable to feel frustrated when your body doesn't quite do what you want it to anymore. It can make you feel a bit trapped, can't it? Like your own body is letting you down. And that's a tough feeling, a real emotional hook that can pull you down. But here's some good news. You can absolutely help your body feel better and stronger, even with small, gentle steps. We're not talking about running marathons unless you want to. We're talking about simple, consistent movements. Think about just walking a little bit more each day. Maybe just to the mailbox, then around the block, then a bit further. Or try some gentle chair exercises. There are wonderful videos online. I can even help you find them, where you can stretch and strengthen your muscles right from your armchair. These aren't just for exercise. They're about keeping your joints moving and your blood flowing, which makes a huge difference in how you feel day to day. Even just standing up and sitting down a few times an hour can be a powerful exercise. And let's talk about what you put into your body. Eating well doesn't have to be complicated or boring. It's about making simple choices, more colorful fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, and plenty of water. Water is so important, my dear. It helps everything in your body work better, from your brain to your joints. And speaking of helping your body, don't forget those regular visits to your doctor. Think of your doctor as your partner in keeping you healthy. They can help you manage any pains, check on your medications, and make sure everything is running smoothly. It's about being proactive and kind to your body. You've used it well for so many years. Now it's time to nurture it with care and respect. These simple changes can often bring a fast-paced improvement to your daily comfort. The mental maze, keeping your mind sharp and spirits high. Sometimes, as we age, our minds can feel a bit like a maze. You might find yourself searching for a word that's right on the tip of your tongue, or forgetting names you know well, or wondering if your memory is as sharp as it used to be. It's a scary feeling, isn't it? That worry about losing your mental edge, about not being as quick or as capable as you once were. It's a very real concern, and it can create a powerful emotional hook of anxiety. You might worry about losing your independence or your ability to think clearly. But just like your body, your brain is an incredible, adaptable organ, and you can absolutely keep it active and engaged. Think of your brain like a muscle. The more you use it in new ways, the stronger it gets. Have you ever thought about trying a new hobby? Maybe learning a new language, even just a few words, or picking up a musical instrument, or trying out a new craft. Even something as simple as doing a daily crossword puzzle or a Sudoku can make a big difference. These activities challenge your brain in different ways, creating new connections and keeping it nimble. What about technology? I know it can seem overwhelming, like a fast-paced train you just can't catch. But learning just a little bit, like how to send a text message or do a video call with a grandchild, can open up a whole new world of connection and mental stimulation. We can learn together at your pace. It's never too late to learn something new, and the joy of mastering even a small new skill is a wonderful feeling. Beyond learning, staying socially connected is a huge mental boost. Chatting with friends, joining a book club, or even just calling family regularly keeps your mind engaged in conversations and different perspectives. And don't underestimate the power of quiet time. Practicing mindfulness, like simply focusing on your breathing for a few minutes or gentle meditation, can help reduce stress and improve your focus. It's about giving your brain a workout, but also giving it a chance to rest and recharge. You absolutely have the power to keep your mind vibrant and curious. The social desert, staying connected in a changing world. As we get older, sometimes life changes in ways that can leave us feeling a bit isolated, like we're in a social desert. Friends might move away or pass on, and family might be busy with their own lives or live far away. You might find yourself spending more time alone, and that can feel lonely, can't it? It's a profound emotional hook when you feel disconnected, like you're missing out on the warmth of companionship and shared laughter. It's a very common experience, but it doesn't have to be your reality. The good news is, there are so many ways to reconnect and even forge new friendships, no matter your age. Have you ever considered joining a local senior center? They often have all sorts of activities, from card games and craft groups to exercise classes and social gatherings. It's a wonderful way to meet people who share similar interests and experiences. Or, what about volunteering? Giving your time to a cause you care about, whether it's at a hospital, a library, or an animal shelter, not only helps others but also brings you into contact with new people and gives you a powerful sense of purpose. And let's talk about technology again for a moment, gently. I know it can seem like a fast-paced, intimidating world, but tools like video calls on a phone or computer can make it feel like your distant loved ones are right there in the room with you. We can set it up together, step by simple step. Imagine seeing your grandchildren's faces, or catching up with a sibling who lives far away, as if they were sitting across the table. It's a wonderful way to bridge distances and stay connected. Remember, building new friendships takes a little courage sometimes, but it's so worth it. Start small. Say hello to a neighbor, strike up a conversation with someone at the grocery store, or ask a family member to introduce you to their friends. You have so much wisdom and so many stories to share. People would be lucky to spend time with you. You are valuable, and your presence brightens the lives of others. Don't let loneliness win, the financial fret, navigating money worries in retirement. Money can be a big worry at any age, but especially as we get older and might be living on a fixed income or facing new expenses like healthcare. It can feel like walking a tightrope, always worrying if you have enough or if you'll outlive your savings. This financial fret can be a heavy burden, a constant, nagging emotional hook that keeps you up at night. The fear of not being able to manage, of being a burden, is a very real and understandable concern. First, let's take a deep breath. You are not alone in this. Many people navigate these waters. The key is to take gentle, sensible steps to understand and manage your finances. It doesn't have to be complicated, and you don't need to be an expert. A simple budget can be incredibly helpful. Just knowing where your money is coming from and where it's going each month can give you a huge sense of control and peace of mind. We can even do this together if you like. Just a simple list of income and expenses. Are you aware of all the benefits that might be available to you? Things like Medicare, Medicaid, or other local programs can sometimes help with healthcare costs, prescriptions, or even energy bills. These programs are there to help, and it's okay to look into them. It's not charity. It's a resource you've often contributed to through your taxes over the years. Understanding them can relieve a lot of stress, One important thing, my dear, is to be very, very careful about scams. Sadly, there are people out there who try to take advantage of seniors. Remember, if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Never give out your personal information like bank details or social security numbers over the phone or online unless you are absolutely certain who you are talking to. If anyone pressures you to make a fast-paced decision or asks for gift cards or wire transfers, it's a huge red flag. Always talk to a trusted family member or friend first, and if you feel overwhelmed, it's okay to seek advice. Not from just anyone, but from someone you trust, like a financial advisor recommended by a family member or a nonprofit organization that helps seniors with financial planning. The goal here isn't to make you rich, but to give you peace of mind and help you feel secure in your financial situation, allowing you to focus on enjoying your life, conquering the fear, facing mortality, and finding peace. This is perhaps the toughest conversation, but it's an important one. As we get older, thoughts about our own mortality or the loss of loved ones can become more frequent. It's natural to feel fear, sadness, or anxiety about these big, profound questions. It's a deep emotional hook that can really weigh on your heart. You might worry about what happens next, or leaving loved ones behind, or even just the process of aging itself. And that's okay. It's part of the human experience. But here's what I truly believe. These later years can also be a time of incredible peace, reflection, and finding deeper meaning. Instead of letting fear control you, we can gently explore ways to find comfort and strength. One powerful way is through what some call life review. It's simply taking time to think about your life, all the experiences, the joys, the challenges, the lessons learned. What are you most proud of? What impact have you had on the world, on your family, on your friends? You have an incredible story to tell, and reflecting on it can bring immense gratitude and a sense of accomplishment. Finding purpose, even in small ways, can be incredibly powerful. Maybe it's sharing your stories with your grandchildren, or knitting blankets for a charity, or tending to a small garden. These acts, big or small, give meaning to your days and remind you of your continued value. Many people find comfort in spiritual or faith communities, which offer not just companionship but also a framework for understanding life's biggest questions and finding peace. Practicing gratitude, even for the simplest things, can shift your perspective. A warm cup of tea, a sunny day, a phone call from a loved one. Noticing these small joys can fill your heart. And finally, think about the legacy you want to leave. It's not about monuments, but about the love you've shared, the lessons you've taught, the kindness you've extended. Living these final chapters with intention, finding joy in the everyday, and sharing your wisdom can be profoundly fulfilling. This period isn't just about waiting, it's about living fully with a spirit of peace and acceptance, your superpower, the wisdom and joy of your golden years. We've talked about some of the tough parts, haven't we? The aches, the worries, the moments when things feel hard. But now I want to remind you of something truly wonderful. Your age isn't a burden, it's a superpower. You possess something invaluable that younger generations are still striving for: wisdom. You have lived through so much, seen the world change, overcome challenges, and gathered a lifetime of experiences. That's an incredible treasure. Think of all the knowledge you've accumulated, the stories you can tell, the advice you can offer, the perspective only you can provide. Your empathy, your patience, your ability to see the bigger picture, these are strengths that have deepened with every passing year. You have a calmness, a resilience that comes from weathering life's storms. This is your emotional hook for the next generation, your gift to them. Now is also a time, perhaps more than ever, for joy. The fast-paced demands of work and raising a family might be behind you, which means you have the precious gift of time. Time for hobbies you always put off, time for reading those books piled high, time for long walks, time for simply being. What brings you joy? Is it gardening, painting, listening to music, cooking your favorite recipes, or just watching the birds outside your window? These are the moments to savor, to truly live in. Embrace this chapter. You've earned it. It's a time to be kind to yourself, to pursue what makes you happy, and to share your incredible self with the world. Your golden years are not about slowing down your spirit, but about changing your pace to one that truly suits you, allowing you to flourish, taking the first step. Your action plan. My dear, we've talked about a lot today, haven't we? From the physical challenges to the emotional ones, and how to find peace and purpose in these golden years. It might feel like a lot of information, and that's perfectly okay. The most important thing to remember is that you don't have to tackle everything at once. Small steps taken consistently add up to big changes. Think of it like this. If you want to conquer that physical mountain, maybe your first step is simply to drink an extra glass of water today, or take a gentle walk around the house. If it's the mental maze, maybe you try one new puzzle. For the social desert, perhaps just make one phone call to a friend you haven't spoken to in a while. And for that financial fret, maybe just gathering all your bills in one place. Every tiny step is a victory. This gentle, consistent progress can lead to a surprisingly fast-paced improvement in your overall well-being. Remember, you are not alone in any of this. I'm here, your family is here, and there are so many resources and people who care and want to help you live your best life. You have the strength, the wisdom, and the resilience within you to conquer any challenge that comes your way. This isn't about defying age, it's about embracing it, living it fully, and finding joy in every moment. It's about igniting that inner emotional hook of vitality. So, here's my challenge for you, and I truly hope you'll take it. I want you to pick just one small thing from our chat today that resonated with you, something that feels achievable. Just one little step. What is it? What's that first thing you're going to try to make your life a little bit better? A little bit brighter, starting right now? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is one tiny step you're going to take this week to conquer a challenge or to bring more joy into your life? Your experience, your ideas, and your willingness to try can be an incredible emotional hook for someone else. Let's encourage each other. And remember, I'm so proud of you. You've got this.